when you're looking at it, it'll look like a pallet. It'll look like a pallet dresser. So that's the idea. Just because I don't want this color, and I did get this for free, so I'm going to use this as a project and just see what happens. So hopefully I don't destroy it and make it look too bad, but like I said, I don't want this color, and the best I can come up with it is I want to be able to do this piece of material. I mean, this piece of furniture. I have another piece of furniture. I want the two of them to be able to match, and I can't paint this. Well, I could, but I'm not going to go about it that way. I could end up using, I could scuff it up, and I could use a primer, and then I could probably put 2 or 3 coats of paint on it. But I kind of want to see what'll happen if I put a piece of 1/4-inch plywood on here for this section. I'll leave that piece of trim, and then after that, same thing with on the top. I'm gonna put a piece of 1/4-inch on top, and I'm gonna trim around this, just put a piece up against it, and maybe a piece under it, so to kind of box it out a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. I'll start with the sides first, see how much clearance I have, and then I'll go from there to see what I need to do with the top. I may end up kind of boxing it to be able to cover it. I don't know. I'm gonna play with it. I'm gonna see what I turn into, what this turns into. But I'm intrigued. I'm gonna see how it turns out, and if it turns out looking decent, well, regardless is what it turns out to, it's gonna be my dresser in my room. However, depending on also how it turns out, depends on if I'll maybe do another project like this. But I have this one, and everything I just said about this is going to also pertain to, super dark in here. Let's go turn the light on. What do you think? Try not to look at the mess. Particularly a few people in mine don't look at the mess. Oh, there you go. So here's this dresser. I got all the drawers back here. So I'm going to use this as a learning experience and see what happens. It does have some contour shape to it on the front, so I'm going to try to keep that. I'll sand it, and then when I go back with the stain, like I said, I'm going to stain all of this as well as the bed when I build it, and then everything will just match. So I'm starting off with this structure. Depending on how it turns out, it'll be an experiment. So let's see what happens. So stay tuned, and let's see what happens.